been doing electronic music and beats, different style beats, techno, hip hop, raga, a lot of different things. I was using the elements in it, and a lot of synthesizers, a lot of just experimental noise, more like just using the devices themselves, and that's become the performance art in itself. And now I find myself doing a lot of compositions with strictly circuit bent instruments.
So it's just glitching out all the words that it has. It'll go on and on and on. Sometimes you get some noises, sometimes you get the words. It's just a glitch thing. But I could also get some noises from it. So I mean, get some glitchy sounds out of it, and I can sample pieces of it for productions, or just let the sound ride and get some noises from it.
This is probably the most elementary way to go about it, easiest way. Let's say, for example, this is a little beat machine, and basically you just open it up, and then you feel around with the circuits with your fingertips or whatever devices you use. They use alligator clips and different metal things, aluminum foil, nails, whatever you can get metal, and you just touch around on the circuit board to see what kind of sounds you can get. It's broke, you break it, and then you control the break, like you have control over the break, like, oh, it's broken, and somehow you get some usable sounds from it, and more and more people are listening to those sounds. This is John Carpenter's The Thing. I've used a lot. It was on exhibit, Echo Curio. They had a circuit bent exhibit, and a lot of local circuit benders had different things on display. These touch contacts here change the pitch. You get some different pitch sounds from it. So yeah, through a sound system that's pretty abrasive, pretty hardcore. So when I use that live and they see the arms and wires moving and the sounds coming out of it, people are interested. They like the sound. It's called John Carpenter's The Thing. I'd go on eBay and look for these crazy toys. I was buying the toys first. So I'd find something goofy, like, for example, this R2-D2. It's a tape player, and it makes the R2-D2 sounds, and then he modded it out with some pitch knobs and potentiometers and glitch switches, and the sounds that I get out of it are pretty outrageous. Like kind of the noise. I'm not that far into the noise. Like, there's a hardcore noise scene that's kind of merged with the circuit bent scene too, as well as the experimental scene. I can only go so far with the noise, but I get some noise. Like, for example, this keyboard here, like, I can probably hear this one here. Like, you get the look. Like, it might be one table of just, little toys making little sounds and little 8-bit sounds, but then the next performer might have a giant oscillating noise filter box. It just sounds like the end of the world, but
you're the ones who are finished. Look!
The very first act I saw with my wife, the guy, things are going, he's vibing out, and all of a sudden, something stopped. So things are still going on his table, and he's picking up his toy, and he's like toggling the switch and checking the batteries and shaking it, and he's like, that one was dead, so he just put it on the table. So and then I saw another video, a guy named Potar, who's a really good circuit bender and performer. He had some technical difficulties with one too, and that's just like almost part of it. You know, as long as you have things going and sounds filling the room to where it's not like this dead air, I mean, it happens a lot. You never know what's going to happen. I've had it happen with me. I have a live show I did, and things are going great, and then all of a sudden, I was like, oh, I'm picking the toy up, looking around, like, oh, what's going on? It's plugged in right, the batteries are good. I've heard stories where, you know, they may throw it on stage, or if they're actually working on it and then it dies after a lot of work, it's frustrating. And I didn't know the frustration until it actually happened to me. I did a show with the keyboard. I got some insane glitches from it, recorded with it. I was having a blast, and then I said, you know, I'm going to add another switch to it. I want to work on this and build on it. Fried it. Never revived it. Oh, I really like that show. Can I do it again? It may not be the same thing next time. Even at home, I do a sound test before the show. I'm like, that was insane. That sound is great. Will I get it tonight? Maybe not. Maybe so. Sometimes you get the radio frequency, sometimes you pick up radio stations. Sometimes they just sound broken, but I like the sounds.